Hi everyone, and welcome to GameSpot's live stream of Viewtiful Joe!
Beautiful Joe!
Yay! Henshin a go-go, baby! I'm Carolyn Pettit. I'm joined by Tom McShea, and sort of the idea here is that I've never properly played Viewtiful Joe. When I say that, I mean that when it came out, I rented it or something. I played the first level. I got to this helicopter boss at the end of it. I really struggled with it. I ultimately triumphed, but and I had I really admired the game a lot, but I don't know, one thing led to another, and I had to return the game, and I didn't get to spend much time, and I never came back to it. And Tom, on the other hand, I played it more. You played it more.
I beat the game on Ultra V. Which I'm pretty sure that's the last mode, because I beat it where there's not even any icons to tell you when you're getting attacked.
Okay, that sounds hard.
That's the beauty of this game. We should start this up.
Yeah.
When you finish one difficulty, it like bleeds right into the next one, so you just start it up.
You just kind of naturally. So okay, you pick new game. You have two options: kids and adults. We were talking earlier about this.
I know.
So you started, when you played this game originally, you started on kids.
I started on adult, got my butt kicked by the helicopter, then went from kids.
Then
kids doesn't let you play through the whole game.
Okay.
It just ends abruptly at some point, and then I started adults, and then I did whatever. But I mean, you can do whatever you want.
So I'm gonna admit I'm a little nervous about this because this game is not easy, and I have not played it in forever. But I'm gonna just give it my best shot here.
I am so excited. This is just one of my favorite games ever.
Yeah. So we can talk about Hideki Kamiya, the director of this game.
Yep.
You know, he is also the director of Bayonetta, a game that I have played exhaustively and love. Bayonetta is my favorite, just pure action game of this generation, and I think that there's, as different as they are, this being 2D, Bayonetta being 3D, there's a similarity in just the responsiveness and just how good it feels to respond to enemy attacks and to.
Bayonetta is the greatest 3D action game ever, and Viewtiful Joe is the greatest 2D action game ever.
These are.
Kamiya is very good at what he does.
Idea of a date movie? I had a more romantic time eating popcorn in the lobby.
That's Sylvia.
Okay, Sylvia.
You're Joe, and you're the movie.
Okay.
With Sylvia.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Well, she really likes the movies.
Old movies all the time, Been looking forward.
I really I love the look of this game, the way that the kind of layers, the visual layers to it, and that things kind of they seem flat, and yet there's all these layers that for me it almost comes close to duplicating the pleasure of looking at like a 3D image in terms of like on the 3DS or a 3D movie in 2D, as close to that as you might be able to get.
Similar to Paper Mario.
Yeah, exactly. It's similar to how it's just neat to look at.
Yeah.
If I reviewed this game, that would have been in my review. I would have said it's just neat to look at.
And thus, Captain Blue was brought to his end. Goodbye, beautiful world. Nothing will ever.
I don't know what's going on. They're looking at them. They're watching a movie, and we're watching them watch a movie.
Yeah.
That's his hero, big Captain Blue.
Captain Blue, yeah.
Seen before.
You know why? Because this flick hit the screens way back when we were still little babies.
But that guy in the
So this is it's a classic. It's not supposed to be a brand new movie. This is like an older, looks like a Japanese movie that they are watching.
Wow, that was unreal. The heck?
And then that happens.
Yeah. That's why 3D is bad. I keep telling you these 3D pictures aren't good.
I know, exactly. How many people's girlfriends are going to be sucked into film worlds?
Someone's asking if this is the first or second Beautiful. This is the first and only Beautiful Joe.
Okay. Do you feel like the second one is fine, but just like unnecessary, just kind of redundant?
Not as good. This
This
is a perfect game, and the second one's not as good.
Not as good. Okay.
And Red Hot Rumble and
Double Trouble.
Like these, they just tried to kill this franchise right away for some reason.
Right. Great film grain effect there. I love that.
a minute. Am I inside the movie?
Correct, my young friend. I am Captain Blue. I am no longer able to fight because I have been defeated. You must take my place as the new action hero.
That voice, it really is Captain Blue. Whoa! Hey, can I get your autograph?
No, I am already gone. I beg of you to take up the torch of justice.
Someone is pointing out that No More Heroes and No More Heroes 2 had a similar relationship. I would agree. I mean, I think No More Heroes 2 was worse than the original.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah, though I wouldn't consider the original No More Heroes perfect like I would this game.
Right.
There's just nothing I would really change about this game.
I always wanted to try one on. Joe!
It's a little too easy, maybe.
No More Heroes?
Nope. Beautiful Joe.
Beautiful Joe, yeah. That's
a little too easy.
Right. Okay, here we go. Finally. All right. Joe's right. Skull icon.
Yes.
So this is maybe a kind of precursor to, now we have like the Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City games, where you get that kind of those indicators that tell you, to do this, do that.
So if you, just in case you weren't paying, there's two different jumps.
Right.
There's the dodge jump and
the push up jump. Okay, and then you get those beautifuls, I guess.
Just go for it!
You want to fight him. You want to fight everyone. No, you gotta stun him. You have to stun him. You get more beautifuls if you stun him.
How do I stun specifically?
You let them attack you and then you avoid
Oh,
it.
right. Okay.
Yeah. God.
Whoops.
You hit the wrong button.
Yep. Hey.
There's something in the background there. There you go. It's
The
a cheeseburger.
Oh, can't pass that up.
I know. I love it.
Capcom has always been good about putting.
You gotta just wait.
Oh,
Wait,
I'm impatient.
patience?
Okay, I must learn patience. So the
Basically.
first step on my heroic path, trying to learn patience. I don't know if I'm cut out for this whole hero business.
Just go for it!
Okay. Whoop, nope, down. Okay.
It's probably quicker not to do the sweep. I don't remember the. Oh, you can't change if you're trying to change.
Okay. Hey. Yeah, what's my other?
I don't know. I don't remember the controls anymore.
I guess it's because I'm ducking. That's why he's doing the sweep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just only you only have to duck the first time.
Alrighty.
My young Joe, it looks like you haven't awakened to your true powers as a hero.
Nope.
I'll show you how to be a real.
Yay! Oh, that 2-minute intro is forever before you can be Beautiful Joe.
Nope. Come on. Whoop, nope.
You almost never want to do that other jump, and that is only for platforming, never combat.
Come on, my friend. Nice job.
Come on. Alright. Oh!
There you go.
Yay, I beat up my childhood hero! Ha! This game is way too kind in these early stages.
Now, Village is responding to your hero instincts deep down inside. When the V-Watch starts to glow, say the word Henshin.
Henshin and go-go, baby!
Love that he puts his own little spin on it there.
Instantly becomes super awesome.
Yep.
You want some? We'll come and get it.
Okay. VFX.
God. Gone is the film grain filter.
Oh yeah.
You're no longer a passive participant here. This is it. You're in it.
I am in it. Oh, I should do some of that now that I can.
I love, yeah. This isn't strictly 2D. It has like a pandemonium type,
Yes, yeah.
which is awesome.
Whoa.
They need an HD port of this thing. How does this not have an HD port yet? There's an HD port of like every game you can think of.
That's true. Oh, and you know we do have a Kami, obviously.
Yeah, it's another Clover game, the
right.
last Clover game.
Yeah. So yeah, you'd think maybe this would be a great candidate for the HD treatment, definitely.
I would purchase and play it. We're playing this. We're using a Wii. It's the GameCube version, but it's a lot easier to connect the Wii to the Twitch TV. So yeah, GameCube controller. That's the way it was meant to be played.
Yes. Can you even play this game with something else?
Well, it's on the PlayStation also.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But
not
the
on
triggers are. It's so perfect for that controller. It's
Yes.
made for that controller.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Go for it!
All right, I'll go for it.
Yep. You feel so powerful when it's in slow motion. All those hits just feel right.
They do.
It's like the little things of game design that we don't really think about, but,
Yeah.
but when it's there, you get it. Plus, you like kick them naked, basically, which is always nice.
Yeah, it's so cool the way that they go from this speedy blur to then you go into slow-mo and you can see their every move.
So did you know initially when they were making this game they didn't intend to have that like the time mechanics?
I did not know that.
And it was just like the normal slowdown. But they're like, hey, this actually makes the game better.
What do I want here?
Well, you don't want you want anything but the basics.
Whoops! Ran out of.
That's the one thing you didn't want.
Yeah.
You're done.
Damn it! Let me give this a try here. Come on, juicy burger. Damn it! Here you are.
Yay! Juicy burger!
Take my prize. Oh, okay.
Do you not have a double jump? Or do you?
No.
You didn't even
Totally
try.
I forgot I am a video game protagonist, and of course I can double jump.
Well, you have to get those other ones up there too. Oh, is that a coin?
I think I need like is there like a key that I get from this? Or I have the key.
You have the key.
Okay. What am I supposed to do?
Do more of the Jackbox.
Okay.
The Jackbox?
I'll do more of the Jackbox.
I don't know if that's a thing.
Dude, hey, no.
Oh man, you're messing up these buttons.
Yeah, I'm not, I'm Butterfingers over here.
There's your beautiful coins. And maybe you're supposed to do it 3 times. That seems reasonable, right?
Yeah.
Everything comes
You do
in
it,
threes.
yeah, you do things in video games 3 times. Oh, I need more of that VFX stuff. This is not enough. Come on. So Kamiya, of course, involved currently in Bayonetta 2 and what's the name of
Wonderful 101?
The Wonderful 101, yeah. Which I totally did need to see. Bad. Okay. Bad meaning good, right? I'm sure is what that meant.
Yeah, this is from like 2003.
Yeah.
Now that's, you know, the smooth progression we saw first before you were beautiful, and then you were beautiful, and now you have obstacles that you can use either in your offense or your defense. I mean, they can hurt you or help you.
Right.
It's, you know, there's something that's brilliant about this game, and it's kind of everything. Like it's crazy watching. Just it's so smartly designed.
Damn it.
And even like that Jackbox thing.
Yes.
That even teaches you just like, here, you gotta slow down and hit it at this time. Like, it's just like these, just everything ties into, like, you know, it's a lesson. If you, like, this builds on this, builds on this. I like this game.
I love these areas where
it rotates.
Exactly.
You can go above if you want.
Oh. How do I do that?
And can you knock that down?
Yeah, I feel like... I mean, they can definitely fall down. Maybe, we won't worry about it.
Uh-oh. That guy's got projectiles.
Oh, dude! I totally did like a Matrix-y dodge there on that bullet.
It's so weird when you're not beautiful.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Oh, noes! I think this...
Ready?
Yeah. There we go. So, yeah, similar to, you know, to Bayonetta, I think it's the combat system here relies. It's much more focused on just timing than it is on like a, you know, memorization of countless combos and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, you have people who played this kind of point to the Red Hot Rumble kick, I think it's called.
Uh-huh.
Is like, I think that was what it was called. It's like the win button. I mean, it is in the win button, but it's kind of like what you rely on once you unlock it.
Right.
But yeah, it's like, you know, but it's all about the timing. It doesn't really matter what you're using. I think you can, like, knock that so it hits him?
The bullets that he shoots?
Maybe? I don't even remember anymore. I mean, you can knock him. It seems like they should be able to hit him.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Maybe back to Joe. Boring old Joe.
And I might get killed again. Nope. Come on.
Yeah, someone says that's what you have to do is knock the bolts back at him.
Okay.
So I don't know if you just do like a normal, like a standing punch when they're going towards you. So like a low punch or something. Maybe that's what does it. Well, because you're doing a kick. What if you do a punch? Is there a punch? Is there?
I
don't know these crazy controls. If you want the camera to stop filming, you need to die? I don't know what that means. You're doing the same thing over and over.
I know! Let's see. Figure out other techniques here that I can use.
Yeah, there's definitely something I should I only see what the YouTube says.
Okay.
There'll be like an expert run.
Action!
I haven't played this game in way too many years. bet there's some crazy videos of this game, because this is a crazy game, isn't
It is, and it's one of those games where, when you're really good at it and you can just play it really skillfully, it's just awesome to watch a player be super good at a game like
That
this.
was me at one point.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
It's one of the games I got obsessed with and played until there was nothing else. I mean, it looks like he's just slowing down punching. He slows down and he punches straight ahead. That's what it looks like.
You know what? I mean, I'm trying all of the other buttons that this controller has on it, and
How do you punch?
yeah, I don't know. Obviously, a way.
I don't know. That's just silly.
Google, like, Viewtiful Joe
Punching.
controls punching.
Okay. This is not ideal. I mean, it just says Y is punch.
Oh,
Is it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, even in slow motion, it's possible to screw up your timing. If you're me.
Yay.
Okay. Oh,
no.
I can't do both at the same time.
That was the wrong jump.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do anything.
I'm not used to GameCube controls anymore. The Y button feels like it's in such a weird place.
What?
I know. It's
Other way.
kind of sacrilege to say that, but oh, I need to take this thing over there.
Yeah. It's like the most ergonomic. Did you just like
Oh,
slow down? Slow down.
There we go.
It's like the most ergonomic controller ever.
I don't know if I
It's all
agree.
ergos and nomics.
It does have some ergos. It has.
Man.
Yeah.
I've never thought I'd hear someone badmouth the GameCube controller.
Dope. That's got to be That's got to be like the lowest possible rating.
Nah, I might get lower than that. Doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah, it's it's a Simpsons reference. How bad can it be, right?
I love the art design. It is so cool
Right.
looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure this game was gonna hold up visually.
Oh God.
It holds up really well
It
visually.
does. Yeah, this is one of those. Like, I mean, I think your comparison to like Paper Mario was a good one. Like, it's kind of it doesn't rely on technical prowess just so much as art design and style, and so it doesn't really age like other games do.
Yeah. It just gracefully. Oh no, that was brambles.
Okay, better let me start after that. After that business that I've dealt with. What?
Nah, you got finite lives.
Oh my God!
Lower left.
This game is hard. In that kind of old school way now.
Yeah.
Okay, but I learned so much. I learned so much that time. So it's gonna be totally smooth sailing from here on out. Just you watch. But I'm gonna not do this the slow way as much as possible. But I'm not passing up any burgers though, because that would be silly.
Man, my OCD nature is hurting me to see past all those V's. And not get any bonuses on these guys. What are you doing? Kamiya is going to be calling you out on Twitter if you don't watch it.
He, by the way, speaking of Kamiya on Twitter, he's great. Like, he does not put up with any crap. He will call out, you know, people tweet stupid things at him. He will, like, retweet them publicly and humiliate them. So
Yes.
I enjoy that about his Twitter.
Yeah, there might be a problem trying to rush through this just because you're...
Yeah? You think you really need those beautifuls?
Well, no, I mean, just, you know, in every fight you have to make sure you take it slow.
Yeah.
It's a tough game. It's a punishing game also.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on?
The bat is messing with you.
God.
Ready? Action!
Yeah, that bat does mess with you, right?
I know. It's
like it kind of distracts you and it prevents you from, I don't know, from responding or something.
the worst bat since Spelunky.
Yes.
Yeah. I might have the wrong tense there.
Just go for it!
And I was really hoping that you would be able to get to the shark boss because he sings, or is it the rhinoceros?
I don't know.
Because the rhinoceros sings, and it's so great.
Yeah.
And I had to hear that song a lot because I died a million times at him. But yeah, I mean, as I was saying before, like it's the kind of game that by the time like you finally finish it, then when you start up the next difficulty that you just unlocked,
right,
like, it's the perfect difficulty.
Right, I know exactly.
So like,
what you mean.
I mean, when I played, I went kids, adults, and it was just always like right at my skill level.
Yeah.
This is such like an underrated thing because other games, it's just like. It spikes when you go to like the super hard stuff, and it's like, no, that's not what I want, or it's too easy on the medium.
Right.
This one just was like tailor-made to my skill level exactly. It was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, so few games manage to pull out. Difficulty's gotta be one of the hardest things to get right if you're making games.
Yeah.
And that just feels so good when
I know.
you just keep getting better and
Because it's
better
always
and
an
better.
accomplishment.
Yeah, exactly.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, this game's brilliant. And like, yeah, you play the bosses and you fight them. I mean, you literally fight bosses 20 or 30 times. Like, that's not an understatement. But when you finally beat them, you will not get hit. Yeah. Like, that's the beauty of this game.
because you've learned them so well.
I still got, because it's we talked about this before in the office. Like, Capcom is like the only developer, I think, that gets boss gauntlets right. And the reason why is their games are super skill-based, and you cannot get hit if you're good. Because this game, the wall that I hit in this game, that I'm sure other people can relate, there's a boss gauntlet.
Sure.
And all of these bosses are impossible. And you have to fight them all on one life bar. And when I finally beat it, I wasn't hit once.
Right, yeah.
And it was just like the most incredible feeling, because it's like, I did that.
And you're right, I mean, that goes back, I mean, in terms of Capcom's history, you know, you look back at, like, I mean, Mega Man 2 or whatever, I mean, that game has a severe kind of boss gauntlet, but by the end, you know...
You don't get hit.
Exactly.
You know exactly how to fight those bosses.
Yeah.
But those first few times, you're like, I can't do this.
Right.
It took me forever to beat Airman the first time. Oh my god, yeah. But it's like any other developer, and it's weird because it's like so many different people within Capcom have had a hand in these gauntlets.
Yeah.
But any other developer, I just don't like gauntlets because they're not fun. But Capcom does it, and I'm just like, okay. Like, this is the final exam.
Yep. Time to prove
to
yourself, really, you know, what you've learned, and that's what makes it feel so good.
It's possible to get through bosses, even in Viewtiful Joe, through luck.
Sure.
Like, it happens. We've all been there before where you
Yeah.
get that lucky hit.
Yeah.
And you can't do boss gauntlets with luck.
No.
So yeah, that was like the part that I was like stuck for a moment. I could not pass it because it's freaking impossible. On every difficulty, doesn't matter. But yeah, oh my god. This game's really good. I was so pleased when I looked at, this was reviewed by Jeff Gersman.
Yes.
And he totally got it, because it took me forever to get how good this game was. And he totally got it. He gave it like a 9.6, and he just praises it in every aspect. It took a long time for this game to click, because it's so hard.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't, I probably had to win the game at least once or twice before I realized just how good it was.
Yeah, you know.
So what you have to do here is slow down time, and those will come down, I believe.
Oh, right, because that's such a cool thing. Because their rotors are slowed, so they can't stay aloft. Oh my god, I'd forgotten about that. What a cool... I mean, just the way that that's such a clever implementation of your ability. That is...
And this is where it teaches you about environmental manipulation via slow motion.
Man,
like, this first level is just like game design 101. Like, everybody needs to play this and be like, oh, that's how you make an action game.
Yeah, right. And I mean, ability, like, you know, so many games, Max Payne or whatever, have had these kind of bullet time things, but this, where it actually... like really impacts the other enemies' abilities as well, is very unusual and so cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because the game starts out with like that take you out of it tutorial.
Yeah.
And but then like once it gets through that kind of tutorial, everything else is just so organic and just within the game. It's just like, well, how do I pass this bramble thing? And you might continue 4 or 5 times before you realize, oh,
yeah,
they're not spinning fast enough. It's like a hummingbird without going 140 beats a second.
Right, so, speaking of which...
Yeah, this game is just...
Oh, I need to hit that thing. Okay.
This is why it was weird they made a sequel, because it's like you made a perfect game with a perfect learning curve and...
Oh! No.
What are you trying to do?
I think I need to hit this lever over here?
Oh, you definitely have to hit the lever.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. I like this game. I don't know if you've noticed. It just makes me so giddy, because this is what I love about video games. This is how you make an action game.
Right, yeah. It's one of those games that reminds you why you love things.
Yeah. And that, like, it's an art to make a game like this, because we always think of Braid as an art game. Like this, this is an art game.
It's exactly. I mean,
or Pac-Man CE.
Right. I mean, just the craftsmanship is just so. It's a thing of beauty.
I don't know how someone does this. It just seems like you have to play test so much, but I don't know if he's an obsessive playtester or he just has like a feel for it.
Right.
But yeah. It would have been fun to like give this first build to a playtester and see how they react.
Right. Would have been one of those things where it's like it's so far ahead of everything else they've experienced that they can't even recognize that it's good.
Possibly.
Oh, I want to hit this thing.
I know that back in the day, Rare had a game that they made, and then it was too advanced for its time, so they made a prequel to that they released first and then released that. I think it was Saberwolf and Blackthorn or something like that. I've actually never played these games, but it's... I mean, when you're talking about the early years of development, something like Zelda would have fit that mold.
Sure.
If it wasn't just brilliantly teaching you stuff, but it's like... Yeah, this game was ahead of its time. And it really... It took him a long time. 8 years maybe, but Bayonetta just feels like a sequel.
Yeah.
It feels like when people are like, "Hey, what's Mario like in 3D?" It's like that was Viewtiful Joe in 3D. DMC was not.
No.
It did not feel like... I mean, it was a very different type of game. It didn't really feel like this. Whereas that one felt just like this. I like Bayonetta too.
Me too.
I like Camille.
He seems pretty good at what he does.
Yeah, it'd be hard for me to choose if I like his games or Mikami's games more. So I don't. We
can have both.
To choose. They're both just like.
Man, look at this room, the staircases and the statues and everything.
Slight rotation, and then the clock comes into frame in the background with the cherubs on it.
So, it just looks so so great.
Yeah, they had some good artists on this. So
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh, crap.
This is not the end boss, by the way.
No.
This is the halfway boss. Yeah, I do remember this boss being exceptionally easy when you figure it out, and exceptionally difficult before you figure it out.
Yeah, I'm definitely...
This is what made me quit the first time.
Right.
Yeah. And I believe that it falls down just like the other propeller stuff.
Yeah, I do recall that that does come in handy here. Oops.
Yeah, you never want to jump into the propellers.
Just like real life. Helicopter pro tip. Oh, see, this is when I get frustrated or when I start having trouble is when you have to deal with these guys and the helicopter at the same time. It's like, so much going on, so much to deal with. Oh, crap.
That's what you want is the missile.
I know, but I'm trying to... Yeah. Oh, they follow you, that's right.
But yeah, just punch him. Give him a little tap of the
A little nudge, come on. Oh. I'm not feeling so good.
Fine. You have more than half of your health.
Okay. I think there's like a heart in here somewhere. Oh, but I jumped into the rotors.
Is Camille working in Wonderful 101? Is that a thing?
Well, I looked at his Wikipedia page shortly before starting the stream. I don't think he's like a director or anything. I mean, he's just involved on some level.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, the Clover / Platinum. Do they have a third name? I can't remember. The Clover / Platinum people, like they. Because like Camille is kind of credited in part with Okami, but I'm not sure what he did, and then the other guy was credited, and it's like, I don't know. And it still feels like to me that Vanquish was made partly by Camilla because the action is perfect.
Yeah.
That's kind of Camilla's thing, but I don't know if he... Yes, there's a certain feeling that a lot of Platinum games have that aren't Anarchy Reigns and that aren't... Power Up for sure. Anarchy Reigns and Mad World are the two exceptions for me. No.
What do I need? What am I doing here?
You don't. I mean, you might need health, I guess, potentially. It just like feels.
Okay. Mach speed. Whoa.
You don't have. Do you have Mach speed already? I think that those other ones. I don't know if those are available to buy yet. Are they? Because they're red. I wonder if that's different.
Okay.
But the first things are consumables, actually.
Shot.
Right?
Produce bombs from out of thin air. Send them flying with a kick. Boomerang. A smooth move. The boomerang sounds like it's. I mean. It's a move, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Red Hot Kick might have been like the really fancy one.
Yeah. Well, it says it lets me buy it. I mean, but I don't know if maybe I can't use it yet. Should I jumping down and kick? No.
But then there's also.
Wait, is this permanent? Life gauge goes up one, or that just refills?
No, that's permanent. I think because Hamburger would just refill one.
Yeah. I should probably do that for now. Yeah. Take 2. Oh man, that would be so helpful, but no. Going with the Red Hot Kick. It's now sold out.
You only have. It costed 8,000, and you have 4,000. That's why. You used to have 4,000, and now you have. You used to have 8,000, and now you have 3,900.
The Joe must go on.
Yes.
Just go for it.
Okay. Seems like good advice. Okay, this is a thing, obviously. Oh, look at that! That's so cool!
Yeah, this game's so cool.
Man.
So if anyone from Capcom is listening, just make this HD, please. Not like I need it visually, but I just kind of want it on a system I have hooked up currently.
Yeah.
But I do want to use the GameCube controller with it.
Oh! Barrels.
Also, I wouldn't mind a Killer 7.
That, you know, that's another game that I've never...
Whoa!
never
Really?
played. Yeah.
Killer 7, I think, is easily Suda's best game by a landslide. And also, I would argue that the gameplay is very good.
Really?
I don't know why
because a lot of people will say, you know, it's totally worth playing for the story,
oh,
for
yeah.
the experience, the strangeness of it all.
Well, it's an on-rail shooter.
Yeah.
Though slower paced with puzzly elements. But it's, I mean, I guess it's, people kind of wanted more freedom and flexibility, and there's not that much.
Yeah.
But what it does, it does well.
Okay.
I think it plays better than something like No More Heroes. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, I need to do
know.
something with these barrels. I'm guessing to get through here. Probably have to punch one until it goes that way. Maybe.
Maybe.
No.
There you go.
No.
Look at you figure.
Oh God.
I think that was it, though, wasn't it?
Well, maybe, but I thought I wanted it to keep going. Do I have to just keep knocking it all the way over there? I guess.
Maybe.
Try it again.
So I hope that you don't get screwed because you don't have a memory card. I don't know, that didn't work. You got killed by a barrel.
I feel like Mario.
Action!
Just go for it!
Is that? Oh, okay, it's a time thing. That does that, and then I need to get through there, I guess, before it closes again.
Stop punching bats.
I heard it. Close. Nope.
Finished.
Finished. That was short.
Yummy! Yummy!
So satisfying too, the way that they kind of break into, they just shatter and break. So
Yeah, it's got a little fighting vipers with that. Oh God, Cool Guy Forever has never played this game. Cool Guy, you gotta play this game. You gotta play this game also. Don't play like Red Hot Rumble or Double Trouble or Viewtiful Joe 2. Viewtiful Joe, the original. He says it's an awesome game. He's correct.
is this guy gonna come down here? So this guy doesn't have the
Propeller.
propeller, so my old trick doesn't work on him. Oh, come on, come
Use
closer.
the Red Hot kick. Is it down and kick?
Yeah, okay. Gotta remember that.
Chris Waters has never played it either. Chris Waters hasn't played like most of my favorite games though.
Yeah.
That's kind of a Chris Waters specialty.
Ready or not, here I come.
Just go for it!
Oh.
Chris has been commenting. I didn't realize that he was commenting. He's been commenting a few times.
Oh no! Don't beat me up.
Chris was stuck with like a Genesis for most of his life, so he hasn't really played a lot of these games.
Hey, I was a Genesis kid too, okay?
I had this great elitist comment like a couple months ago where I was like the reason why I have higher standards than you today is because you grew up with the Genesis and I grew up with the Super Nintendo.
Right.
And it's not my fault. It's just, you know. It's the truth.
That's just the way it is.
I got both for one Christmas with the my mom was like, you gotta return one.
Yep.
So I returned the Super Nintendo because I had 2 games with the Genesis and one with the Super Nintendo. And then 9 months later, I traded that Genesis for a Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, how, you know, if you're brought up on crap like Altered Beast, how really are you supposed to know a good game from a bad game?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I missed, you know, some of the Genesis stuff I gave up. Toe Gem and Earl and Castle of Illusion were brilliant.
Castle of Illusion, yeah.
But
and Toe Gem and Earl.
I did not regret trading in the Super Nintendo.
No, I mean,
the first game I got was Mario World.
Yeah. As much as I mean, I think there are some great Genesis games, but if you have to limit yourself to experiencing the library of one of those consoles, SNES is probably the way to go.
So I was pointing out Superman 64. You know, there was, I think it was in 2001, Brendan Sinclair and I, we live near each other,
Sure.
and we exchanged Christmas gifts, and we both, like, unbeknownst to each other, used a Sean Baby list of the worst games ever as a shopping guide. I got him Superman 64,
Yes.
and he got me Exodus and Bible Adventures. Exodus was fantastic.
Those were both by that Learning Tree or whatever that Wisdom Tree.
Wisdom Tree.
Wisdom Tree. Yeah.
It was so great. And the thing that's great is we both tried to get Berenstain Bears Extreme Sports and couldn't find it.
Just the fact that such a game has ever existed in this world is. It makes me happy to know that there is a Berenstain Bears Extreme Sports game.
It's great. So, Superman 64 is way worse than you imagine it is.
Yeah, oh god, I rented it once out of morbid curiosity. I was thinking, you know, at least it'll be fun in a kind of, this is so busted kind of way.
No.
And it was just miserable.
It's really hard.
It's just
really hard.
I mean, not in a challenging, well-designed way. It's just broken. That game is just so poorly put together.
I think there's like the first level is rings. You
yes,
fly through rings.
You know, like Superman does.
And the second level was something like save citizens from a car or something.
Yes, there was that. Yeah.
I don't know if we passed that. Like we just couldn't do it.
So bad.
Yeah. Yeah, Bible Adventures is not nearly as bad as that, and I think that Exodus was actually pretty darn awesome. It was like an isometric top down. I can't remember which view it was. And then you had attack monsters. It was Smash TV-esque. And your weapon was the Word of God.
Yeah.
Which was just a W that came out of you.
No! Oh man, that's awesome!
And so, I mean, the game itself was kind of whatever, but yelling like, oh, use the Word of God, Word of God.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun.
That's the kind of fun stuff I was hoping for in Superman 64, which that game did not provide.
Wait, so Cool Guy says, this is a really cool game, I just found the live stream and watched it, and then he also says, what is the worst game? Oh, what is the worst game you ever played? I thought you said this is. What is the worst game I ever played?
Boy, that's. I can't believe I guess I'm not focusing on this fight enough.
Yeah, I'm distracting you.
No.
Also,
it's cool.
Also, Cool Guy Forever 23 is distracting me.
Yeah.
I blame him.
Yeah. Well, he's
worst game you
so
ever
cool.
played. It's hard.
I feel like so I'm gonna take Superman out of the discussion there because I did play that game, but that's such an easy choice of okay, that's the worst game. And then so here's the thing for me is one of the most like widely mocked games of all time.
I was gonna say E.T. is the worst ever just to get you angry.
Yeah, but see, when I was a kid, a really young kid at this point, I didn't know any better, and at the time anyway, I did not hate that game.
It's a game about falling down random holes.
But it's also a game about like Elliot and his relationship with you, and then when you get on the spaceship at the end, you see Elliot like pacing alone in his house, and he's all sad, and you know that that really. And then sometimes like the government men come and take you to their lab, and they're all scary, and they have like hats and suits and things, and yeah, they seem like G-men, and I don't know. I don't know.
It's got some worth at least.
Yes, exactly.
As opposed to Pac-Man 2600.
Oh, man.
Though you have to hand it to the programmers, the game couldn't show. Technically, the system couldn't handle like that many ghosts.
Right.
So they had them blinking on and off, so they didn't all have to be on screen at once.
It's a clever solution.
It's a pretty solution.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's terrible in practice, but it's either that or not put the game out at all. Like, you know.
Yeah.
And they're ghosts, so it kind of makes sense that they look kind of transparent and everything. Okay. This guy, wow, okay. This time.
This is Big Blue, isn't it?
This is
Captain Blue?
Captain Blue. Nope, bad positioning for that.
So, when I was in college. That would have been like 2002, 2003 with my roommates. We had like a bunch of NES games. I remember going through the stack and keeping a notebook of like what we thought about them, and we kept having a new worst game ever.
Oh.
Though I remember one of the worst games ever we came up with was Angry Dudes?
Bad Dudes?
No. Now I'm forgetting that. I think it was. Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. But it was like this game where you just controlled faces, and it was a puzzle game. You had to like, get the faces through, and I remember like I gave it second and third shots, and the controls sucked, but it was. Someone says Two Crude Dudes. I don't think it's Two Crude Dudes. I thought it had Angry in it.
It sounds like a really surreal and disturbing puzzle game.
There was one game that gave me a migraine every time I played it. It was like a zoo animal matching game. And all the animals would wiggle. And like that wiggle with like 100 animals that were pink and blue and stuff. You're gonna lose.
I know, I'm so close to not losing, but I'm also so close to losing.
He doesn't have that stuff that lets him be slow, it looks like. You gotta red hot kick more.
Well, yeah, and I've got to avoid him when he's got the blue electricity business going on. That's what was my undoing that time.
Chris Water says that Two Crude Dudes is a game about throwing cats then punching vending machines to refresh yourself. There's a lot of really Crash Test Dummies is a really bad game.
Was that a tie-in to the group? Oh no, not to the musical group, but to the commercial, like the public service announcement mascots, right?
Yeah, where you have to buckle up.
Yeah, exactly.
God, I can't believe I forgot the name of that game. It was Angry something.
There can't be that many. I mean, obviously now we have Angry Birds, but
yeah,
probably do a
NES
search
games.
on, say, Giant Bomb or something.
Ah, man, I typed in Angry NES, and then I got the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna happen.
That's the world we live in.
Yeah, Bible Adventures is grossly overrated in its badness. It's just dumb. It's not bad.
Yeah, I think people just laugh at just the concept, really, more than anything else there.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Joe, it's time for your next trial.
Okay, my next trial. All right, this time I got this in the bag. Although I've only got 2 health left, so I don't know if I do actually. Ugh.
Also, every Sonic game is the worst game ever.
Oh, that's right.
Every Sonic platformer.
Well, except yeah, not like Sonic Racing.
No, that's actually good.
Yeah. Oh. Still electricity. You are still electricity.
Cut!
Chris Waters says I'm the worst game ever. Chris Waters, he was. Let's just say.
Wait. Did I say which one is? Is it the bouncing one or the non-bouncing one?
It's the bouncing one.
Shit.
Did you quit out?
It's the bouncing. I thought it was the non-bouncing one.
You can't save, can you?
No, but it didn't let me go back to. See.
Does it not save to the Wii itself?
Oh God, I can't believe that just happened.
Did it force you to replay it?
No. I mean, it was like continue, and I thought I was saying yes, but I guess I was saying no because the one that I thought was the one that was yes was no.
Well, start it up again.
Oh.
What have you learned?
I don't know. What time is it? How are we doing
We have
on
an
time?
hour left.
Well, okay. I mean, you know, I'd get through it a little faster this time, but I mean, what the hell? You know, I mean, I don't have anywhere to be.
Wait, Chris Waters, someone asked if this game was good? I think they're talking about Viewtiful Joe, Chris. Chris Waters says he got an 8.8. I think I got a 9.6.
Yeah, I've got a 9. At least
Well, Viewtiful Joe.
No, but would the PlayStation version have gotten a lower score for some reason?
It wasn't as good?
Well,
The controls aren't as good.
Right.
Viewtiful
Joe, 8.8.
Why
No
did
way. I totally thought it got a higher score. Click on it. I bet. I'm almost positive the GameCube version got a higher score. Yes, 9.2.
9.2?
Yeah.
I'm going to walk over to Jeff Gersman and say that I think he'd underscored this game when we're done.
Okay.
I thought it was a 9.6.
you can go see if he's there and bring him in here right now. We can have some words with him.
We can exchange some words.
Yeah, we can have some words with Jeff Gersman.
No, I mean it's plus 9 is okay. If you're not gonna give it a 10, then that's fine. He wrote a great review. I cannot believe that it posts 8.8. That's so. I guess because it's more recent.
Or maybe there was like it just wasn't. I mean, were there maybe concerns about the controls or something? It just not being as good?
Well, no. I mean, he did give it an 8.8 on the PS2.
Right.
So I guess it might have had some issue, but
yeah.
I don't want to read the review.
No, heaven forbid.
But it
and
came
that's
out
before we had like goods and bads, right? So you can't even just not read the review and see what the difference is.
Yeah.
Like all of our.
I don't know. I mean, I know that it has what's his name in it?
Dante. Right. Dante. Yeah.
But that doesn't. I mean, doesn't make it better. Yeah. I mean, part of the beauty that we will not see is, I mean, you unlock characters. You unlock your girlfriend Sylvia and Big Blue, and they all play differently.
Yeah.
And going back and playing, I prefer playing as Joe.
Sure.
But they all have strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah. No, that's really neat. That's really neat.
Man.
No, I'm being reckless because I'm irritated.
Ready?
It looks like it's basically the same game, and he might have given it like a lower score because it was older.
How much longer? How long after the GameCube release did it come out on PS2? You know?
Oh Lord, almost a year.
Okay,
10 months.
Yeah. If this game came out today, it would get like a 4.
No. This game would get a 9+ today. It was like when I played Metroid Prime again like a year ago, and I was like, this game would get like a 9 or 9.5.
Yeah.
So that means within a 1-month stretch in 2003, in October, November, was Viewtiful Joe, Beyond Good and Evil, and Sands of Time, which are like 3 of my favorite games from that generation.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good stretch for me.
When it rains, it pours, man.
Yeah, though going back to those games.
Yeah.
Beyond Good and Evil doesn't hold up.
No, that is a game we did get an HD re-release of recently.
Well, the controls on the camera stink.
The camera is so bad in that game.
Yeah. And the core gameplay was always pretty simple but good, but it's just... Yeah. But Sands of Time totally holds up. That game is so good.
Yeah. It's Sands of Time is a game that... it's like... I almost have a hard time going back to it just because I'm bummed about where the series went after that, like how...
Yes, Warrior Within.
Yeah, and it's like, I kind of want to just... I don't know. It just... Yeah, I feel like those games... Well, yeah.
This generation has been pretty good. I mean, I really like Forgotten Sands, which doesn't get a lot of love.
Yeah.
It had like a freezing mechanic, so you could freeze water, and there's like a... They did really great puzzles with that, and when the game ended, like the last level was just phenomenal. But then, I mean, Prince of Persia 08 is a legitimately awesome game.
That's one I played, but didn't finish.
I love that game, even though it's easy. And Chris Waters says it's the X-axis is reversed for the controls, and that's why it was Beyond Good and Evil, and that's why it was forked.
I don't know. What does that guy know?
Well, he played it too. Chris Waters, he has questionable taste, but he loves Beyond Good and Evil, which was so good when it came out.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So Cole Guy Forever's asking if we beat this game. I beat this game.
Yeah.
Caro only played it a little bit when it came out, so it's kind of like we were going through her wall of shame.
Yeah. Although obviously, and then I screwed up pretty bad about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, the joys of live internet television.
Yeah, it happens.
It's okay. I mean, I'm having fun. We're having a good chat. That's all that really matters as far as I'm concerned. Punch.
It's weird that you can't save to the
like internal. Yeah, exactly.
what is it? Nintendo's weird.
And then on the Wii U, the Wii mode memory has the same low capacity that it does on the actual Wii. You know, so I don't know. It's really weird how they handle that stuff. Oh, come on! Dude, it is great the way they go flying when you hit it at that
yes.
point. Oh!
How do I feel about the silhouette visual thing with the trees in the level?
Love it. I love it. Look at those trees there on the left. Look how like 3D that looks, man. I feel like I'm looking at a viewfinder, which is a toy from the 70s that most of our viewers won't have any idea what I'm talking about.
I really love the... I don't even know what they do, because it's like the levels of graphics, how there's stuff in the foreground, and then there's you, and then there's background, and it rotates.
Yeah, the rotation just... yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool effect.
Just go for it!
You guys gonna get such a punch in.
Oh!
Or a kick in. Maybe a kick in.
Kick-in seems to have a slightly longer range to it, maybe? I don't know.
Chris Waters doesn't like the background junk.
Really?
Chris Waters also doesn't like ice cream or puppies, so... gotta think about that.
Yeah.
Eric Tay doesn't like the smoke?
The smoke. Do you mean the stuff in the foreground? Like...
yeah, they don't like the foreground.
Oh, yeah, that I could maybe do without.
I'm fine with that.
It's, I don't know. It's
one
fine,
of those
though.
things that, like, you don't even notice unless you look at it.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I don't know if it adds anything either. I mean, whatever. It's fine. You know what? It's fine.
Yeah, that's... I'm the Man says the same thing, where it's not really noticeable when you're playing. It just kind of adds to the depth of field effect.
Yeah. But if you're just watching, and if your eyes do focus on it, then it might be hard to to ignore it again after that. I don't know. Come on, Big V. Oh, come on, V. Woo!
What are you doing?
I'm having fun!
Stop having fun.
That's a fun little thing you can do in this game.
Key.
Man, I've been missing out on this whole time. How great it is that he makes that sound when you do that. I'm gonna do that like all the time now.
So cool guy, we're playing a game called Viewtiful Joe that came out in October 2003, made by Clover, which is now Platinum Games. It's part of Caro's shame pile of shame. So she's playing it. She won't pass the first level.
Well, so after that helicopter, that was all still part of the first level.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just a big boss.
All right.
Oh, he meant in the game. What are you doing? Punching and kicking? I mean,
I was just pushing up on the.
Oh, that's what you're
going.
doing.
Woo, 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 woo.
Why are we not playing Super Nintendo? Because we're playing Viewtiful Joe. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
kind
of. I mean, really, every moment of every day, there's some part of my brain that's asking myself, why am I not playing Super Nintendo?
I had a great moment yesterday where I started playing Pac-Man CEDX for research purposes.
Sure.
That game's good.
Oh, it's so good, Tom.
You gotta hit Y when you're to punch.
Okay, you know what? Let's not have that conversation again. See,
Have we played Minecraft?
What?
Yeah? Have you played Minecraft?
No?
You literally haven't played it, or you haven't played it a lot?
I have not played it.
Whoa!
You know what? Minecraft seems to me, I mean, I'm super fascinated by the things people do in that game. Like, I love watching videos of people who make, like, working calculators that are the size of, you know, small towns, or just the Starship Enterprise, or they recreate, you know, this place from Game of Thrones, or this area from that game, or whatever. I think I really enjoy watching what other people do with Minecraft more than I would enjoy playing it myself.
I got it when it was in beta, and I didn't like it.
Right.
Even a little. But then I played Terraria.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a more gamey 2D version of Minecraft, and it was like
that game
one of my
clicked.
favorite games from last year, or 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I mean, I did try Minecraft. It was, you know, and I was glad to pay. It was like $20. I was like, really glad to give them $20.
I mean, I am really glad that a game like that has had the success that it has had. I think the gaming landscape is far more interesting because because Minecraft is part of it.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what it'd be like now, because I know they added like an adventure mode. I don't know. We'll see if I go back. And I've never thought about playing it on the 360 because I own a PC, so why would I want to play it on the 360?
Chivos.
Yeah, but it is one of those things where I appreciate it more than I like it.
Yeah.
Just go for it!
I'm going for it.
Apparently the 360 version is weird. This is what I've been told by I Am the Man.
Weird. Weird, you say. Alright, well, stay away from that.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see the controls just feeling off. It just seems like a keyboard and mouse game.
Sure.
As I Am the Man says. But if it was like all Kinect controls, like, oh,
dude, yeah.
I came up with the greatest idea yesterday. I don't even know if you heard it. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
4-player gauntlet. Kinect.
Oh my god.
Who's down for 4-player gauntlet Kinect?
I literally cannot even wrap my brain around that.
You'd have to actually eat food to feed your hungry
Oh
elf.
my god, okay. So this is like yeah. So when it's like, you know, Carolyn Pettit is about to die, you know, like, things are serious.
Yeah.
Things are pretty serious at that point. Yeah.
Plus, I mean, you got 4 people in front of a TV pantomiming swords, and like that's what you want, right?
Right.
That's how you hurt some people.
We should pitch this to the gentleman who made Johann Sebastian Joust.
Oh, Doug Wilson.
Yeah. I feel like that, you know, maybe he's the person to take on this project.
Well,
in collaboration.
I don't know
with you.
who's GameSpot. It might be Cynthia, but the Kinect has trouble saying 1 person, not let alone 4. I don't think that the current Kinect can tell 4 people. I was kind of thinking this is a next-gen game.
Well, I mean, there are games where that
Not
at least,
Dan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, games like Kinect. I mean, Double Fine Happy Action Theater and stuff. At least do kind of respond to the movements of 4 people at once. So I mean, in some sense, it can.
But maybe not for this ambitious game I'm pitching.
Yeah.
Oh, how disappointed would people would be that even exists. And the worst would be like if I had to review it and I was, you know, it's tough to review co-op games. Yeah. So I'd be like playing this game alone.
Right.
Pantomiming eating cartoon turkey. You could just get 4 friends together and like live life and stuff. That I'm the Man says. Yeah, I don't know if there's much of an audience for this terrible game I'm pitching, but oh, wouldn't it be awesome? Then if you're gonna die, make sure you eat food or whatever. It's like, yeah. It's usually just because something looks tasty, but yeah, I'm sure that if I was near death, I would eat food.
Yeah. Oh God! I'm gonna run out of meter. Punching a helicopter, just like you do in real life. Oh, I'm getting caught in those rotors.
Yeah, you didn't.
Oh, these dudes. I don't like you, dudes. So much happening. And I'm out of meter. That is so great when you hit one guy and he goes flying into all the other guys.
Yeah, that's like my favorite. There's like, what is the thing that plays in the beginning that before you're actually playing the game, you see that movie reel of gameplay?
Sure. The, like,
there's a term for that.
attract mode?
Yeah, it's like a track mode.
Yeah.
Because before we started getting on the air, we were watching the track mode, and it shows a level that's like lots of enemies with a lot of walls.
Right.
And I was pointing out how great that level was because you could just combo them against the walls and knock them around the room like pinballs, and it was so satisfying. And Joe does have a very large head. I'm the man. He's got an ego.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't we all if we could do the things he can do? I mean, he is pretty great. Come on! That helicopter! Get that helicopter! Yeah! No!
Helicopters can hit back.
Dagnabbit.
You don't have the right kick, do you? You didn't buy it yet, right?
No, I've not had the opportunity to buy it yet. In this brave new world. Helicopters know how to make an entrance.
Vertically?
Yeah. Yes. Say what you will about helicopters, a lot of them are jerks, but they know how to make an entrance. I mean, Airwolf, the way it would like fly up out of that rock formation, that was pretty sweet.
Airwolf?
Yes! Airwolf.
Remember like the 70s TV series?
Oh god, it was 80s. Okay, I'm not that old. I mean, it had Ernest Borgnine in it, and he only just died recently, so it couldn't have been that long ago. Or
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
He's been alive since like the 30s.
Yes.
He's my favorite Ernest Borgnine.
He's the best of the Ernest Borgnines.
There's a lot of Ernest Borgnines.
Yeah.
Punch the bullets back in the helicopter.
I know. I mean, I understand conceptually what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just not very good at it.
Apparently there's someone from the Airwolf called Stringfellow Hawk.
Stringfellow Hawk, yes, played by Jan Michael Vincent. So his real name almost kind of as weird as his character name, but yeah, Stringfellow Hawk.
You're not gonna pass this.
Admit.
I don't want. Spoiler. You're gonna die.
Yeah. Oh, is right. Yeah. Airwolf, pretty cool opening theme music too.
Dan has posted a video of Airwolf potentially. Airwolf.
Theme. Oh, extended.
This is
because the regular version doesn't quite meet my Airwolf theme needs.
Oh my god.
So but I bet this version will.
This will do it. I don't know how to make this thing have volume, so we're not gonna be listening.
No,
to it.
people can.
But everybody else can listen to it.
Yeah.
See, I'm the man who's like, hey, McShea, take the control and get things done. I haven't played this game in like 8 or 9 years.
Yeah.
So there's a chance I wouldn't be much better, but I'm gonna just let you assume that I'm really good.
Okay.
So I won't take the controller. Plus, this is Kara's. This is her wall of shame. My wall of shame is a lot of PC games, I guess. I don't know.
Funny how I didn't. When I did beat this last time, I didn't really have that much trouble.
Yeah, I know. That's yeah.
The way it goes, them's the breaks.
So Matt Smith, 83. I remember Matt Smith, 83. You joined us on the Dreamfall. The longest, not the longest. Is it called the longest journey?
Yeah, there's the longest journey and then Dreamfall, the longest journey.
Well, I don't know if he was there for the second, but he was there for the first one. Yeah, Dan points out I've never played Grim Fandango. Your Wall of Shame is mostly games that I love.
Yeah, a lot of those. There's a lot of games that you love that I've never played.
You never played Super Mario Kart or The Legend of Zelda?
Yeah. Yeah.
Super Mario World? You gotta...
You know, I don't know that many people who think those games are anything special. So it's kind of like you telling me, like, oh, you need to play these games, like, out of the blue. Like, really? Super Mario World is good?
You could probably launch enemies at the copter, I'm guessing. Because, I mean, that would happen.
Yeah.
Clicking the bullets, use the dizzy and slow methods. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough game.
It's one of those games...
It's really hard to help people, also.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a game that, like... You know, like you were talking about how the progression for you, and if I did what you did, which is like start on Kid I'd probably have that really smooth progression.
Yeah.
But you know, it's kind of right now I'm at the point where after X number of hours of doing this, I'm sure I would get to the point where it was pretty easy. But
that's how, if anyone's planning on playing this, which they should, because this game is better than whatever else you want to play. Chances are that's true.
No, I'm
start at Kid. It sounds weird, but just start at Kid mode, and that's like the perfect difficulty curve. And I'm the man asking for joking. Yes, Caro has played Super Mario Kart, Super Mario World, and The Legend of Zelda.
Yes.
So she never won The Legend of Zelda.
No, that's not true at all.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that game is good.
I never did, like, the second quest.
No, like, the second quest wasn't as good.
Okay.
You gotta, like, burn a bush to get, like, one of the dungeons. And
you have to, like, kneel next to the waterfall.
It's like Solomon's Quest. Solomon's Quest, is that what it's called?
Simon's
Quest.
Simon's Quest, yeah. Or Solomon's Key.
Do we actually have a list of our shame? I'm sure if you named an awesome PC exclusive, I haven't played it.
Right.
So that's probably my shame list.
Yeah, I have not actually sat down and written up a list. That sounds like it would be a fun and interesting exercise.
It should just kind of be taking notes, and like whenever Chris mentions something that we're I should play that. Yeah.
I mean, it's but it's like there's also the reality that like the stupid bats. Where I mean,
I've never played Monkey Island.
And none of us have the time to ever play every game that is good and that we should play.
So I just finished Persona 4 Golden, which I put in the very short list of greatest games I've ever played.
Yeah,
definitely deserves a 10. So I was like, I went to the Vita store. No, it does. It's a game's a 10.
All right.
So I went to the Vita store and I was like, I should play an RPG that I haven't played before. Mm-hmm. Another great one because there's so many like you can just download.
Yeah.
I downloaded Chrono Trigger, which I have played before.
Okay.
Which kind of now I gotta sink like however many hours into this. It holds up.
No, it absolutely does. But have you played Final Fantasy VI, which you can also download and play on there? I mean,
nope.
Because that game that is an experience from that developer and that era that maybe if you haven't had.
I know that's a good idea. The problem is alphabetizing stuff.
Yeah.
And you're going down, and there's a chance when I finish Chrono Trigger, I'll try Chrono Cross because I've never played it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll see. I mean, I love the Vita, and I love just being able to go to these stores and download.
It is.
Just in a second, I have Chrono Trigger.
I know.
But it's also like now back to back, I went Golden, which I'd give a 10, and Chrono Trigger might not get a 10 today, but it deserved a 10 when it came out.
Definitely.
These are my back-to-back games. What the hell?
I know.
It kind of ruins games for me.
Yeah, you gotta work some garbage in there, Tom.
Yes, and what is Raptor Scream asks the difference between Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden. I've never played Persona 4. That was a wall of shame for me, so I don't know the differences, but I just know you need to play at least one of those games because holy jeez, I didn't realize what a JRPG could be.
Okay. Yeah, my Vita is away for repairs right now.
Yeah.
I am extremely eager, damn it, for it to come back to me so that I can experience Persona 4 Golden.
Yeah. Someone else, yes, yeah, you do. Someone else mentioned Rainbow Moon. I reviewed Rainbow Moon. I wasn't sold, but it seems like it'd be a better Vita game than a PSN game.
Right.
But that game, I really enjoyed that game. It just, yeah, it'd be better portable. Have you played Monkey Island?
Me? Monkey Island is a favorite of mine. Absolutely.
I know it's one of Justin Calvert's all-time favorite things.
Yeah. And that's a game where the puzzle design, the humor, everything about it, that I think would definitely hold up today. Like that is just it's a delightful experience.
So I haven't played. What are those? I've never played through the entirety of an adventure game, a point-and-click adventure game.
Okay.
So what's the best?
Well, I mean, my favorite is The Secret of Monkey Island. I mean, I guess Grim Fandango might be the best, but it's more Grim Fandango is more beautiful and profound and moving.
Dan says Grim Fandango is the best.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to argue with that. I mean, I think Monkey Island is the most funny, and I just love the whole pirate, the characters and the setting and everything about it. But yeah, I would still say
Dan worked on Grim Fandango.
Oh, right. Yeah, he that's right, he did. So
Grim Fandango isn't actually point and click. It's Is it more like Sam and Max? I played some of Sam and Max.
What? Oh, what? Do you mean Sam and Max Hit the Road, the LucasArts game, or do you mean like the Telltale game?
Telltale stuff. Wasn't a huge fan. Longest Journey did seem. I played Dreamfall, or at least some of it. I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
I didn't play the Longest Journey. It would be fun to go back to Grim Fandango or Monkey Island.
I would say, Monkey Island is super accessible. It's really entertaining from the get-go.
Broken Sword is another one that's Curry King mentioned.
Oh yeah, I've never played a Broken Sword game.
Yeah, it's just like a genre I don't really know for some reason.
I was totally, Maniac Mansion, Zach McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders, all those early Lucas, back when they were still called Lucasfilm games. Of course, before that I was into some of the Sierra games like the King's Quest series, but once crappy, I'm sure it means crappy in a good way. But once the Lucasfilm games started coming out, they just kind of demonstrated how just bad in a lot of ways the Sierra games were, so it was hard to go back to Sierra after that.
Is there Police Knots? Is that something?
Police Quest, which was a Sierra series. There is a game.
Tong loving that.
Well, are you talking about? Because there is also something called Police Knots, but I don't know what Police Knots. I don't know if Police Knots was ever released in the
Myst. What the heck is Myst?
Oh God, Myst! I love Myst. Myst is one of my all-time favorites.
Really?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Game's obtuse.
No.
What?
I didn't need any. There were puzzles that I kind of, that I got stuck on for sure, but I felt like there was a pretty clear logic to it, and I figured it all out on my own.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah.
I bet if you did a live stream of it, you would not be figuring out stuff.
Maybe not.
I remember Kevin resorting to a fact when he was playing The Longest Journey. It's kind of what happens.
Yeah.
I have played through some of Botanicula, which is...
Oh yeah, did you like what you played of it?
Yeah, it's like that is just like the art style and the sound effects and all that is so good. So, yeah, I guess I don't have anything against the genre. I just haven't really.
Yeah.
Some things I have against the genre. I can't play RTSs past due.
Man, you just.
Unless it's Peakman. Or Herzog Zui or something.
Herzog.
I kind of like console RTSs a lot, but
yeah.
Stuff like StarCraft and Command & Conquer, I just can't even play. It's too much for me.
Right. Herzog Zui is great because it gives you your, in addition to like the unit management and stuff, you are a robot that can transform into a jet, and that is just awesome.
Yeah. We should just totally have a live stream of Herzog Zui and we try to figure out everything.
Oh my God.
It has symbols that represent everything, but like they're...
Yeah, that's definitely, I mean, that's one of those games where I was super, super good at it once upon a time. You put me down in front of that game today, and I'm gonna be lost.
So what's on your shame list besides The Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Kart?
Jeez.
Have you ever played Rez?
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
yeah. Shame list.
I mean, we already mentioned you haven't played Killer 7.
Right? Killer 7, something I should play.
You haven't played through Resident Evil 6 yet?
That's very true.
Nor will you ever?
No.
How do you open that door?
I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna kick some statues.
Have you ever played Lemmings?
Sure. Oh yeah, Lemmings.
Have you played TIE Fighter?
Oh god, yes. I was way into the, X-Wing, TIE Fighter, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, back in those days. Yeah. Those games were awesome. That's a series that, people are always clamoring for a return of.
Yeah, well, that's why that Space Citizen is coming out, basically, right?
Oh, right, the new Chris Roberts game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never played TIE Fighter or Wing Commander, as they are PC games, and any PC game that... I played the recent PC stuff.
Sure.
Just
but
not...
that, like the 90s.
Yeah, I went through like a 15-year stretch without a competent PC.
Yeah.
Chris Roberts equals Wing Commander.
Yes, he does.
They're one and the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so this just pass this.
Okay. That's all you had to say, Tom. Okay. Come on down. Oh. Yeah.
Have you ever played Shadow of the Colossus?
Yes, I played that. It was a few years after it came out, but I did play that.
On the PS2 then?
Yeah, I played the not the HD version, the PS2 version, yeah. Come on. I'm so close. All right, we got this.
You got it. It was so easy that time too. It's weird how this game, because when it clicks, it clicks.
Yep. Shame games, pile of shame games. I don't know. I think I'm pretty.
Power up.
I'm pretty good about playing good. I think I've played pretty much every good game ever made.
What?
Pretty much, more or less.
This is silly. This is a silly state.
Life.
Oh, you can afford life.
Heck yeah.
You can afford life.
I can afford an. Ooh, yeah. I'll take more life. All right. I think I'm done here. Should I? I mean, what the hell? It's not like I'm gonna. I might as well buy.
Have you played? How much Demon Souls have you played?
I passed like 1-1 and 2-1, I think, and that's about it.
Yeah, I've probably passed 5 or 6 levels.
Yeah.
I got to the part where there's like a 1-4 Guardian, and I couldn't beat the Guardian.
Okay.
Demon Souls did not click with me as much. I more respect than loved it.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, I'm the man who's asking if we've played the series Demon Souls. We played Dark Souls.
Yeah.
You did not finish it, but you got to...
my character, I got like to level, my character's like a level 100 and something.
You played through most of the DLC.
I played through most of the DLC. I've done, I don't know how to explain it, but a few, what is this? I have the Lord Vessel. There's the Lord Vessel, and after you get the Lord Vessel.
So did you fight, oh god, what is the name of the kings? Did you fight the kings?
I did fight the kings in the abyss.
The kings are really hard.
Yeah.
In theory.
Yeah,
I only died once.
Yeah. I kind of.
So you fought Seat the Scaleless. But you didn't go to like Lost is what is that one?
Lost
place?
Izalith?
Did you go to Lost Izalith?
I don't need to do this. Yes, I think so. Is that the place that's all like the crystals and business? Like really, like you're wandering on like.
There's fire. It's fire.
Oh.
It's fire. Dinosaur Lava Land.
No, Dinosaur Lava Land. No, I didn't go to Dinosaur Lava Land.
I mean, you got really deep into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I beat Dark Souls.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of, I mean, I don't know. It might be the best game ever.
It's part of that conversation.
It's funny how I mean, because I cannot say enough good things about it, but I don't love Demon Souls. It didn't click in the same way.
Yeah, there's something about the way the world is interconnected in Dark Souls that just to me makes just exploring and everything just there's very few things in games like the feeling of like finding a new kind of shortcut, and you go, you ride up the elevator and you're like, holy cow, this is right there next to that other place, and just the way the pieces fit together, it's
when you're in
magical.
it's the all dark place that I'm blanking on names right now, and like you can look down and see Lost Izalith. You can look down and see Lost Izalith below you.
Sure.
And it's just like I don't know. The level design is great. There's also the health system I liked a lot more in Dark Souls.
Right. Yeah, there is that.
Because I keep thinking like, hey, I beat Dark Souls, I should go back to Demon Souls. I was like, I'd rather just play Dark Souls again.
Yeah.
I just want to play it again and again.
Well, and I mean, yeah, and there is the whole kind of New Game Plus business, right? So there is a...
I would probably start a new game completely with a new character.
I see.
I'm the man dog's about how he doesn't like Blighttown because it's terrifying. And I have the same thing. I don't know if they patched the game because I played it recently, but I didn't have frame rate issues, really.
Oh, nice.
But that game just makes me tense.
Yeah.
Or that level takes me tense like
yeah.
nothing else.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I think like the greatest level I've played of this generation probably is Sense Fortress.
Oh,
I think it's just
for me, my favorite location that I got to in Dark Souls is Anor Londo.
That's my second.
Something about just the architecture and the
it's so lonely. It's so
exactly
lonely.
like the
oh
mood of it. Just
it's crushing.
It just gets it. Just gets into my soul, and so yeah.
And those are back to back. Those two areas.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. Matt says is asking about Homeworld. I've never played Homeworld.
No.
Never played Freelancer.
I have not played Freelancer either.
Dune 2.
Oh, sure.
I played the heck of because that game is better than everything ever. It's the best RTS.
Dune 2. Did you say Dune 2?
Yeah, Dune 2.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's only one Dune, isn't there?
There's a Dune 2. What are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, he's asking if we played Dune.
Oh.
I think there's only one game called Dune, and it's Dune 2 Battle for Atreides or Atreides.
No, I feel like that was the sequel to the game Dune, not the book Dune.
There's a game Dune?
I think so, but I feel like Dune 2 improved on it so significantly that.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever played Dune then. We got Max Speed.
Yeah, okay. Check that out.
You beat Big Blue really easy that time.
Yeah.
There was Dune, which was an adventure game.
Okay.
Dune 2 is an RTS. I've never played Dune. I didn't even know this.
I'm so fast. No, now I'm out of stuff.
We need to break it. It'll fill it more. Yeah, that's weird. Now slow down.
Okay, this is clearly not.
I think you want after you get on fire, maybe you slow down.
Oh, and then it burns. The tutorial that I just did may have sort of clued me in as to what to do here.
I wasn't reading it.
And I wasn't really paying that much attention. So, let's see if there's anything else here.
I am the man
Oh, see, now that's a cool foreground detail that you can see into the barrel and see the liquid in there. That's pretty neat, I think.
I like all this stuff.
Yeah.
I like the foreground. It's not distracting to me. Chris Waters is easily distracted.
Yeah.
Especially when there's something shiny. Oh man, that guy in shiny. What if you jump on the barrel and try to jump above it?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, you definitely.
I gotta get up to the
I think I don't know. I should definitely know how to do this. This is what we get for not reading tutorials.
No, can't be that. Or maybe I need to. jump and
Jump and kick it?
jump kick it. No. What if I start? Yeah. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. Oh, here we go.
What'd you do?
I'm running. No, I thought I would run and then like break it, but no, that
Man, that was a false alarm.
Well, but it's cool that he runs all fast and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it was cool. He totally ran fast.
Yeah.
Wait, what? There's no way this is as difficult as we're making it.
No, not at all. It's super simple. Whatever it is.
Yeah, at least we're acknowledging that we're being dumb.
I rarely have much difficulty acknowledging that I'm being dumb.
Try going fast, then letting it go normal, then fast again. Don't run out of beautiful stuff. I don't know if that's the answer, but it might be right. That's I am the man.
Definitely saw tons of beautiful stuff that time.
When you collect 50, does it give you a longer bar? Is that what that is?
Something to that effect. I don't know if it's 50 or what, but yeah. Oh yeah, I guess it is.
You should be collecting all that stuff.
Eh.
You should be collecting all that stuff.
Eh. I could take it or leave it personally.
Ah, you're just infuriating for someone like... I collect everything. It's ingrained in me. I'm like the gaming hoarder. I also don't use items in RPGs, which is dumb.
That makes your life a little more difficult.
I rarely use items. Do you use items?
I will guzzle a potion without
Well, I'm talking about the other.
twice.
Like, if I need to use a potion, then yeah, sometimes I use a potion.
Okay.
But like, there's the other ones that are like.
So like in Dark Souls, you get the soul of a brave warrior, which you can redeem for just more souls.
Yeah. Did you use those?
Sure, because that's all they're good for.
Yeah, I use those sometimes. I guess I'm talking more about like use this to be invincible.
Yeah,
like that kind of stuff.
I know, that's true. Those, because I always feel like however dire the situation I'm in right now is, and however useful it would seem right now, I always worry that like, but there's probably going to be a situation after this that's even harder.
Yeah, and I want to save everything because that's kind of how I am.
Okay, all right. Oh, come on. Okay, all
What'd
right.
you do? Seriously?
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Huh.
Matt Smith can't help because it's not the longest journey. Call Me Joe 2. This is Viewtiful Joe. This is the first Viewtiful Joe. It came out in October 2003. Published by Capcom, made by Clover Studios, who is now Platinum Games. Made by Kamiya.
Kamiya, yeah.
Who made such great games as Bayonetta.
Yeah, I mean, going back as far as Resident Evil 2, I think, which you know, for the time was great game, though not really for its gameplay necessarily. But yeah, absolutely.
Wait, what is his history? What has he made?
I don't know. Go to the Wikipedias.
He has made multiple games.
Yeah.
Oh,
no way.
I mean, I guess the first time he was director was Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Which I remember when that came out in March of '98, like the reviews were like, this is the game of the year. They didn't realize that year would also have like Half-Life.
Yeah.
Like 98 turned out to be a pretty good year, but like Resident Evil 2 was a pretty good sequel.
Definitely.
And that was his first game he ever directed.
Yeah.
The first game he worked on was Arthur to Astaroth. I don't know that game. And then he worked on Resident Evil. DMC, he was the director. Viewtiful Joe, he was the director.
Yeah.
Okami and Bayonetta, he was the director, and Wonderful 101, he's the director.
Oh, he is the director.
He's not the director of Bayonetta 2. He's
no.
the supervisor, which I didn't realize.
I hope that they, they can make a worthy sequel to the first game there.
And I kept talking about like this game. This game is like basically a perfect action game, and the sequel was not as good.
Yeah.
He did the story for Viewtiful Joe 2 and Double Trouble. He was not the director. Just throw that out there. He worked on Resident Evil 0, and he did voice acting for Godot in Trials and Tribulations, the best Phoenix Wright game, which is pretty cool. That's on your wall of shame, isn't it? Shame pile?
I have not played
any Phoenix Wright.
No. I played 1 and 2.
Oh!
So I need to.
You stopped after 2?
Well, I want to play 3. 2 was really, really good, and I've heard that 3 is amazing. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
3's very good.
That's what I hear.
The last trial of 3 is just exquisite.
That's what I hear.
So Colin Joe's never heard of this game. We're playing it on the GameCube. I mean, this is, if you like action games, which sounds like a dumb thing to say because everything is kind of an action game. But you know what I mean by action.
A pure, action game. Not an action adventure game, really.
Not a platformer.
No.
If you like action games, I'd say this is the best action game ever, though.
Bayonetta for me would be a tough.
Well, I would just say it's the best 2D action. So
sure.
Bayonetta is the best 3D action. And
we can agree on that.
Yeah. My one problem with Bayonetta is I don't really like the camera. It's not perfect. But camera in this is perfect.
Right. Well.
So that's like my one thing. But yeah, this is good action. I don't even know what else would be in discussion for best action games. It's hard to. I think that God of War 2 is brilliant, but it's like all the pieces. Whereas the core action is not actually brilliant. It's just really good.
Painful.
Yeah. Keep going. Call me Joe. No, this is not a platformer.
No.
So I'm weird with calling things platformer because I don't consider Mega Man a platformer, and some people do. But this is definitely not a platformer.
This is not a platform.
So you have to fast punch that.
Okay. Oh, what is happening? It's on fire now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to
light them all up.
It's weird to think that if a game like this came out now, it would be like a $15 XBLA game for God knows what reason. Maybe it wouldn't. I mean, Rayman isn't.
Right. Oh, hurry up.
You're not like any.
Buy with this.
You have no money. You're not buying anything.
I might as well buy the boomerang. Just wait. Joe gets one more life. Well, our stream's coming to a close pretty soon.
What?
I'm gonna buy the boomerang. Oh, the boomerang is, I guess, a consumable item because I can keep buying them. It's not like a, you buy the red hot kick and it's.
You need the sliding also.
Yeah.
That is I don't know what time it is. Maybe I should look at my watch.
It's about 4:45.
So we're gonna stop this at 5. It's 4:45 already.
Yeah, man. Time flies when you're Henshin a go-going, baby.
Hey, you're at the boss.
Oh, good.
First boss is you never fought the first boss, did you?
Man, look at
I know!
this environment. Look at that.
Look at the background.
Oh, wow.
Who doesn't like this game? Where's Chris Waters?
Oh.
This game is so good looking. 12:45 in the morning. Matt Smith must be in England. Am I right? Maybe? Oh, what did you do? You're not supposed to wake that guy up.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, he's in England.
It does that thing that games do with bosses sometimes, where it tells you their name and sort of what type of thing they are.
This movie is already over. Captain Blue's defeated, and we are victorious.
Shows you what you know, fat brain. In movies, there has to be a plot twist. That means things always go wrong once before you get to the happy ending. Hello? Now, come on. Let's get this over with.
What nonsense he speaks! Come like all the ritual sacrifice will begin in your pathetic little world will... Oopsie! Almost ripped the cat out of the bed there! In any case, this has no...
Oh, you sure do talk a lot.
He's got earrings.
Yeah.
Let's get it on!
Just go for it!
I don't remember how to fight this guy, so I
Okay.
can't help you. But that was pretty cool seeing that reaction. Oh, he does dive bomb. Yeah, I think the dive bomb is D. Those are
There's... I thought...
stalagmites.
Stalagmite.
So it's stalag with a G, mites.
Yeah.
G equals ground. Stalac with a C, tights, and then the T hangs from the ceiling.
I thought the mnemonic device was like a stalagmite might fall down, so that was the one that was hanging on the ceiling?
No, I'm right.
But maybe that was lies.
I'm definitely right.
Maybe that was a lie that I heard.
Stalagmites on the ground.
Okay.
You want me to look it up, or do you just...
No,
Okay.
no. I mean,
Ground and ceiling.
I don't really... The words stalagmites and stalactites don't come up in my daily conversation.
But I always feel good.
No, I know. It's good to know.
Yeah, stalagmite rises from the floor. So G ground, C ceiling, and the T in stalactite looks like it hangs from the ceiling.
Yeah, okay. That's a good mnemonic device that is actually true. So I will
Tights
try.
hang tight from the ceiling is how Matt Smith remembers it. Do they have stalactites in the...
See, but that... Oh, right. Do they have them where? In England?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah. Ready? They have them in America.
Go for it!
Some cave, Mammoth Cave or something.
Oh.
Yeah, they have caves in England now.
Huh.
When did that happen?
Way to go, England. Welcome to 50 million BC. Alright, that's not good.
I think you want him to dive bomb and then slow down and punch him when he's bombed.
That
maybe?
sounds sound.
Thanks. Thank you. Now he's calling us colonials.
Whoop, whoop. No, that was fast.
Can you kick the stones at him to fall on the ground? I don't know. I'm the man.
Maybe when they're falling, maybe. It wouldn't surprise me at all. It seems like it would be a good thing.
Yeah, that's not the way to do it.
No, clearly not.
That's not the way to do it.
I know, but, I just wanted to show him that I'm...
You could maybe beat him that way. It does take off the slightest bit of health.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just keep this up.
This will be fun.
Okay, come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Stop! Alright. Oh, now I'm...
Okay.
Come on, do your thing. No, not that. Or, yeah, that thing.
Pretty sure you just gotta hit the little bats? I don't know if that's true, but I'll say it out loud.
Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe killing the bats kills him, right? Wait, come on.
Oh! Look at that! Look at that! Who said that? TV 1914? Wow, you're old. This is awkward. I love the idea of oh, these old whippersnappers, like a 98-year-old is mad at us. Back in my day.
Ah! Damn it.
Well, back in your day, you didn't have anything. You didn't even have cars.
Ugh.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, that's what.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what.
There you go.
Yeah.
Stop it!
Okay, all right.
You're killing him. He's already dead.
Oh. Yeah.
Almost.
Ow.
Try again. Yes.
So that's gonna send me back.
Is it?
Yeah, because that's right. Or I mean, the game doesn't let you start at the boss fight, does it? Or does it? That would be a rare gesture of kindness on its part.
Yeah, Red Hot Kick probably would have. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
At the boss.
Alrighty.
As Chi-Town Samurai, Red Hot Kick would be nice. I like Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm from Chicago.
I have also lived in the Chicago area.
Are you in Chicago now? If you are, you should either eat at Portillo's or Lou Malnati's tonight.
Tonight in particular.
And every night, but I mean, just I'll live vicariously through you. I miss good food. Living in the Bay Area is not great for food. Yeah, good Indian food, I guess.
It's not. Yeah, it's not the worst food town out there.
There are worse food towns.
You could certainly live in worse food towns than San Francisco.
2 hours from Chicago. Where do you live? Where do you live? I want to know. I used to live up in Libertyville, so and then I lived in Chicago. Whoa! Chi-Town had Portillo's yesterday. There's 2 Portillo's in like outside of LA, like Riverside and some other dirt town. And like whenever we go down there, my fiance and I, we always like make it a point to stop by and get the best hot dogs ever. Southwestern Michigan. I've been to Kalamazoo many times. Which I assume is what you're talking about. It's got to be within like a foot of Kalamazoo if you're 2 hours from Chicago.
Ah, man.
Man, I'm all excited about the Midwest. I love the Midwest.
Midwest is all right, man.
I did have a very expensive dinner in San Francisco once. It was like they brought an entire leg of lamb at the table.
When you say like an entire leg of lamb, that makes me just my brain and my the mental image of that is kind of weird. Like I see a leg of a lamb.
It was. I mean, they took off the wool.
Okay, right.
But it was like an entire leg of lamb, and it just fell off the bone. It was really tender.
Yeah.
It was called Leg of the Beast. The meal was like $75 a person. It was not that good. Right. It was all right. I don't know. I want some like a hot dog tonight.
Ready?
And Lou Malnati's pizza is just so much better than the second best pizza in the world.
Huh.
And I can't get that really outside of Chicago. The frozen ones that I buy aren't the same. You can see, this is not as a mocking thing, you can see how this would be like relatively easy once it clicks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And how you can kill him without getting touched.
Sure. I mean, I have had that experience with boss fights.
Yeah.
All my life, Tom McShea.
I mean, it kind of comes with the territory for, like the pattern-based? Yeah, pattern-based bosses, but you know.
Yeah.
It feels pretty good in a game that's as hard as this. This is really not the best way to go.
No, but
it is our way to
I mean, it's like I might as well chip off some life doing that.
You have to not turn into regular Joe. Like you have to be wary of that.
Yeah.
Ready? Action.
Yeah, Call Me Joe brings up the future of video games. I don't know what the future of video games is. He's a little worried about THQ. I'm terrified about. I think the AAA industry is kind of. Has a very bad business model in that you can't make money making AAA games.
Right.
I don't know what's going to happen. Games will always thrive because people want games.
Yeah, I mean, I think what last year showed us is a kind of perhaps a shift toward, to a lot of creativity, a lot of vibrancy in the smaller game realm, and people maybe starting to care less about whether a game is AAA or is made by like 2 dudes in Sweden.
I also just think that there's a lot of entertainment options and there's a lot of free entertainment options. $60 for video game is a lot of money.
Yeah.
I am really frustrated that Nintendo with the Wii U does not seem to be embracing this fact, and I hope Sony and Microsoft realize like you know, the best games that I've played of the generation, a lot of them are $10 and $15 games. It's like Braid and Meat Boy are better than just about any game I've played that's not Dark Souls. So it's like, it's hard to justify $60. So that's how I see the future. Is AAA is I don't know, kind of failed business model.
Well, you know, it had a good run, I guess, maybe.
Well, this generation was the first generation with like AAA though. Because like, what was Viewtiful Joe AAA? Like, I don't know. Was it?
I mean, I don't know when that term came into common use. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you might be right.
Yeah,
just that mental, that sort of stratification of games into these various categories like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you see this generation developers and publishers, like, you know, every year it's, you know, as Giancarlo says, it's Assassin's Creed season, it's Call of Duty season, and they have these yearly sequels with the DLC, and they try to just, like, capture the same audience again and again, because once you find something that anybody wants, you just gotta keep doing the same thing. Which is kind of EA's business model also, and it's just, yeah. I don't think that's how you thrive with creativity when the biggest companies are just like, let's make a new Mario game, even if they're really good. That was annoying.
That was weird, yeah. Hitting him, but it wasn't doing anything.
We're gonna finish this.
No, we're not gonna finish this.
What? How much time is left?
Well, I mean, I have like 3 minutes maybe on the stream.
We can finish this. We're finishing this.
Okay, all right.
Finishing this boss fights.
Okay.
Move on.
I hope. If Dan tells us no, then we're not finishing this boss fight.
I mean,
Dan, you know, anyone who makes Grim Fandango gets to pull the plug. No one else.
Yeah.
Tim Shaver's gonna bust into here. It's gonna be fantastic.
See, if I just... Why do I always make the choice to punch the coffin? I mean, really, it's... that is a... I am complicit in this because I have been rude and disrupted this guy's sleep.
So TB is talking about how Joe is big enough to get sequels in a TV show. It would be AAA. We're talking about more like, did this term exist? Because a lot of AAA is like, they spent a ton of money making a game.
Yeah.
Games weren't that expensive on the GameCube. Like, yeah, Final Fantasy 12 took 4 years. It was probably pretty expensive. But most games, you know, the staff of people who made this is like 20 people, maybe?
Right.
Like, it is, and it came out in a couple years. Like, it's a very different than it used to be. So I just don't even know if AAA, like the concept, even really existed back then.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
the most expensive games probably were all RPGs, I'm guessing. Whereas now it takes 4 years to make a shooter with BioShock Infinite.
Right.
What was that? That was October 2007. It's more than 5 years to make BioShock Infinite, and it's just a shooter. So now, and it's one that I'm as pumped as a game I can be, but it's like, it is.
Yeah.
It's not a 59-hour RPG.
Right.
So that's kind of the difference now. Hit Charles with the stalactites. They're the ones on the ground.
Oh.
Though actually, I don't want to correct Freeze Star, but those are stalactites that are just on the ground because they fall. So, you know. Yeah, I mean, Light Effects has 4 years for a good shooter, and it's like, you think about GoldenEye was like less than a year. Like, this is what used to be.
Yeah.
This is what used to happen. Now he actually apologized. Don't apologize for the stalactites thing. I was just being a jerk. Yeah, I wonder how much of BioShock Infinite's like super long development went to like bad decisions, like trying to do multiplayer that wouldn't work, and writing the story, and how much was just the core action. I have no idea. That game looks like it could be crazy fun.
Oh God, yeah, absolutely. I am.
Like, it's a game you might actually play for something other than the story. But who knows?
I should have. Why didn't I slow this down there?
But at the same time, like, Fallout New Vegas came out pretty quickly.
That was, I mean, do we know, was that maybe being worked on?
I think it was only 2 or 3 years of development.
Yeah. Well, you know, it was a little
reusing
rough.
assets.
Shoot.
The game was not rough. The game is so good.
Well, when it was first released, it had some serious problems.
Yeah, I waited a couple months. Darn it! So, I mean, Dan is allowed to come in here and stop us. We won't be upset.
No,
But we
will
do want to finish
definitely
this.
not be upset.
I want you to finish
Yeah.
this really bad.
All right. Okay, Tom. For you. Doing
Did
this
you
for
hit him with any of the stalactites?
I did, and it was super effective.
Oh.
Like the one time that I
You actually got it to work.
pulled it off. Yeah.
Are we getting the plug pulled? We're getting the plug pulled.
Yay!
Freestar is awesome. He knows this game like the back of his hand.
Yeah. So, hey folks, I mean,
That's it. Are we gonna cut to the camera now? Are we looking at the camera?
yeah. I didn't. My play was not the best, but I had a great deal of fun.
Yeah.
And I hope that those of you who tuned in and watched had fun as well. I mean,
Yeah.
it's good conversations, good games, always a good time. I'll probably be streaming stuff. Probably Wednesdays at around this time pretty regularly. So, subscribe to the GameSpot channel on Twitch if that is something that you're interested in. And Tom, thanks very much for hanging out with me here.
Thanks for inviting me.
This afternoon. My pleasure. And we'll see you again real soon. Have a good evening.